Hey everyone, it's Becky Bridgham and welcome to our Ready for More live giveaway event. Before I get down to who has won our prizes, I want to just talk a little bit about the challenge. One, thank you for being here and for investing time over the past few days to really get into the challenge and to comment on the post and to really take some time for you, right? To grow and to find your purpose and to find your impact. And, a lot of times we get so busy that we don't stop to think about these things. And so I really just want to thank you and commend you and honor you for challenging yourself over the past few days because it's not always easy. Sometimes when we stop and think, things are like, wow, I never really thought about that, or oh, that might be an area that I want to work on, or this is something that I want to change. That's not always easy. And so you need to honor that space of who you are, being fully enough and fully aware of how wonderful you are, but then also the place where you want to go, where you want to grow to. And there's a gap there. And sometimes that gap, there's a little bit of a struggle. And so I just wanted to honor you for being here in this challenge and for thinking about some of those things, like how you can grow, what your purpose is, what your impact is, how you can be more confident, how you can speak to yourself more kindly. So one, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so then I just wanted to highlight a couple things. So we've talked about our confidence, we've talked about our growth, we've talked about our purpose, we've talked about connection, we've talked about our impact, all the things. And if you missed any of those videos, even though the challenge is over, you can go back and watch them. They're really short. They're just little snippets about how we can grow in these areas and be ready for more, right? It's okay to want more. It's okay to strive more and to be more and to do more and to help more, right? It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. And so I just wanted to say that's all the spaces that we've covered. But I also wanted to say, a couple little things that we have been trickling in there in this event is that 31 has an opportunity for us in all those categories. And if you know, this event is hosted by 31 Consultants. We love our company, we love our sisterhood, we love our business. And this isn't, just a pitch for that. We want you to grow in whatever your lane is. We also want to share a couple of ways that we have right now for you to be ready for more, even in that lane too. And before you say like, whoa, I'm not interested, my plate is already full, I'm super busy, I hear you, I totally understand. But here's another teaching point. Sometimes we have to look at our plate, look what's on our plate, and see if that's what's actually fueling us. Like, do you ever get to your dinner table at a buffet and you look at your plate, you're like, oh gosh, I got the fried chicken, I got the mashed potatoes because they looked really good, I got the croissant, I got the brownie. None of this is going to fuel me, right? I'm going to walk out of here full, but not fueled. Sometimes our life is like that. We look at our plate and we're like, gosh, I'm doing this because I couldn't say no. I'm doing this because I feel like I have to. I'm doing this because I really want to. I want to keep that on my plate. So take a look at your days. If your days are super busy, you feel like you don't have 1 ounce to breathe, before you even think about adding anything in, look what's in your plate. You are in control of what's on that plate. If some things are obligations, work things, commitments, but I always say remove the optional. If there's things in your life that are not fueling you, they're not bringing you joy, get rid of them. And with that, if you have space and you want to challenge yourself to reach for more in these areas, give 31 a thought. Okay, here's a couple reasons. Because one, we have amazing sisterhood. We have an opportunity for you to grow personally and for you to grow your income, to grow your impact, to grow your connections, to grow your fun, to grow your purpose, to grow your collection of 31, right? Who doesn't love 31? So we have all these areas that you can grow with 31. And here's the kicker. Right now we have an amazing opportunity. It just was announced. So normally what I was planning on doing is coming out here and saying, hey, for $99, you can start with 31. You get this amazing pink box. If you haven't seen the pink box, it's awesome. It's $99 to start. You get all these products, all these business supplies. It's awesome. Okay. That alone would have been fantastic. I'd be like, hey, this is great. But just announced last night, and this is one of the reasons that I wanted to share all this with you before I enter into giving away the prizes, is because just announced last night they have what we're calling our Build Your Own Kit, okay? And I want to call it in this group, Build Your Own More, right? Because if we're striving for more and we want to be and grow and do an impact, you get to build what that looks like in your life, right? And so now with this 31 Build Your Own Kit, Build Your Own More, it's a $49 investment, $49, right? And what you get with that is a $131 credit to build your own kit, to build your own more. What you can do with that is buy the products that you like. You don't have to get this pink box. You can use it to buy the business supplies that you want or don't want. You could use it to host your own first party and put it into that event and then get hostess rewards and all the perks and all the things. There are so many amazing benefits to being a part of 31. I'm not even going to list them all, but you get free products, you get free trips, you get income, you get, perks upon perks upon perks. Here's the thing. The perks are amazing. It's not about the perks. At the end of the day, you could have a house full of perks and be like, I'm lonely and I have no connection. The real benefit and why I'm so passionate about 31 and being a part of it, it's about the more, right? It's about the you growing, your connection growing, your impact growing, you reaching for your best version of you in a safe space. You can go and start a business on your own. Absolutely. Guess what? It's hard. It's hard. I've been there. I've done that. And, even in 31, there's gonna be moments where like, well, this is a little challenging. It's not all cake and roses, right? But to do it on your own is so much harder than when you can do it in a community that supports you and trains you and cheers you on. You're gonna have your biggest cheerleader and your best coach, right? Staring right at you. So just wanted to share all that with you and let you know that I'm gonna pull the prizes right now and I'll share a little bit about that. But when you do this, I would really encourage you to look at it. If you were invited to this event by someone who you know is a consultant, whether it's me or another lady who's help hosting, reach out to them. They have information. They will help you build your own kit, build your own more, okay? But if you do that in the next 48 hours, I'm going to give you, me personally, I am going to send you one of our prizes, okay? So I'm giving out 5 prizes for the 5 days that we had our challenge. But beyond that, if you don't get selected, that's no problem. You just join for the $49 and I'm gonna send you one anyway, but it has to be within 48 hours. So today is Wednesday, so it's gotta be by Friday at midnight, because I'm gonna go to the post office on Saturday and mail out these amazing prizes. So with that, consider it. Talk to your consultant, reach out to me if you have any questions, and be ready for more. Like, come on, it's summertime. Like, what are you gonna do for the next 3 months? Give it a whirl, right? Give it a shot. So I've shared all my information that I want you to know and really take to heart. So now let's look at the prizes. So it was fair, because sometimes on these events you're like, how do I even do this? So what I did was I took everyone's comments, everyone's shares, and I put them in an Excel spreadsheet. Okay, so if you know, when you put names in an Excel spreadsheet, they're numbered 1 through however. And then I go on my little number generator and like pick 5 numbers out of 1 to 122. Whoever name was on that number gets the prize. Okay, so I used to cut all the names out and put them in a hat. I'm like, this is for the birds. Okay, so ignore the phone ringing in the background. So our winners, let me pull up my Excel spreadsheet. And if I butcher your name, I'm sorry. If you are one of the winners, I have your email address, but I'm going to also need to get your address, okay? So I will reach out to you to see where to send it. But our winners are Sarah Long, Steffi Richfield, Alita Sullivan, who I know is watching, woo, nice to see you, Bree Lofria, hopefully I got that right, and Jessica Shrewery. So thanks so much for being here. I will get your prizes out. Again, if you are ready for more and you're ready to try that out with 31, sign up for $49 for $131 worth of stuff in the next 2 days. And even if you weren't pulled, you will get a prize pack from me. So I'll give you a little peek inside. I mean, there's good stuff in here. It's not just like a nail file, which, I mean, who doesn't love nail files? But I'm saying, like, there's good stuff in here. So get on there, get ready for more, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.